Hi guys, Destroyer here. Let me know if you have any troubles with the audio. I'll just wait a little bit longer before I start with the gameplay, just so some more people can connect. In case you haven't already heard, there's a new update where there's some improvements to the arena mode. Easy, medium and hard are all worth 1 battle stone each. However, I won't find many hard now due to my high honor level. So head on over to maybe I'll switch on over to the iPad so you can see. So I am around rank 125 right now. Seems everybody is pushing their honor up right now. Starting to see a lot of people above 5,600. So I have my stronghold in the middle there. Don't think I'm getting too many defences right now. 48 minutes ago, an hour. Have a lot of upgrades in progress. Let's have a look at my upgrades. I don't have my conduits charged at the moment. They were just upgrading. Oh, some bonus battle stones there for the stream. Both of the conduits were just upgrading. They're finished, but I'm not going to charge them right now. And I'm also upgrading my bunkers and a lot of my watchtowers, which I neglected earlier on. So I'm going to be doing some arena attacks. Let me check out my Twitch chat here. I'm not sure if that's working. I hope I don't need to refresh that. I also have my webcam I just got yesterday. So let me show you that. Finally have a webcam, however my lighting is pretty poor, so I need to adjust that over the next few days. So I'll get that working better for you. Now, I will be doing some Siku attacks as well as showing you some Moloch. My Moloch is only level 17, but I can show you some of those attacks. Let's just check out an easy. As you'd expect, the easy ones are lower honor, so they might have a lower level stronghold like this one. I know you're used to seeing me doing a lot of Siku, so maybe I'll change over to Moloch on this one. Moloch is a good alternative to those who don't have Siku yet. Where's my Moloch? I went past him already. He's only level 17. However, I am a bit short on Death Primus, so I'll save that up for Malice. I'm not sure when that will be, but let's just select him and I'll show you what he can do. So I'm going to go ahead and switch on over to a couple of Wardens to avoid those spell towers, and my usual soldiers and the Mauler Paladin. The problem with my low level Moloch is that he only starts with 3 mana, so my first difficulty will be gaining that initial mana so I can cast the second spell called Necro Armor. Similar to Battle Lament, however, this spell also halves the damage from all magical attacks and dispels the common debuffs, so it lasts for quite a while, which is good. But the only issue is I need that 10 mana. So we'll find a good point of entry where I'm avoiding most of the spell towers. Actually, yeah, I will just still stick with this. Hopefully I don't mess this up. I've only used Moloch during my wars on the lower level strongholds, but it has worked out quite well. I'm expecting to get a lot of freeze happening here with these spell towers, but I'm trying to get the 10 mana first. So I'll drop the rest of my troops now that the Maulers have been frozen. I have the 12 now, but I want to save that for when I get near the confusion. So a little bit closer hopefully. Nope, I might just have to use this Necro Armor. So that dispels the flash freeze. Now any new attacks by the spell towers will have the initial damage halved, and the debuff dispel will be removing the that insanity potion, the confuse. So no troubles there getting a win. So similar to Siku's Battle Lament, the Necro armor works even better. So I highly recommend you get him to a decent level to get that starting mana. 3 is pretty low. So the arena chest has changed. If you watch the items circling the chest, you'll notice that there are some other battle boosts there. The ones from Banemore, the Cold Blood, the Frost Infusion, etc. There's the 4 battle boosts. And there's also some Primus added, 5,000 Primus, 10,000 Primus. Some more variations on the rings, which is 100 rings and 250 rings. What else is there? The usual battle stones. There's more gold. I'm not sure how high it goes, but I have received 750,000 gold. So we'll see what else we can get from here. I'm not sure if there's any changes to the diamonds, but I've got the usual 500,000, which is quite good. I've already maxed my walls, so I am concentrating on ancient upgrades, and any leftovers will go towards kingdom projects. And thanks Benji for joining. I have the chat up there, yes. So now, wow, I've actually got a hard. I do prefer doing the hard attacks just for that extra honor. You don't see them that often, especially at my honor range, but a lot of people are playing arena right now and pushing quite hard. Since this is a hard attack against a 15, I will switch back to Siku just because of the low level of my Moloch. So I will attack not from this side. I don't like those catapults. Level 6 Primus Conjured. I'll attack from this side. It's quite safe for me. And I may switch back my troop composition as well, which you saw me use last time. Prefer the soldiers and not forgetting my ancient. I'm still trying to get Zilla. 7 weeks, still don't have her yet. The odds of getting her still the same, just need a lot of luck. So I have these soldiers running around the side. Safe to drop the maulers now, they'll path inside. I could be making use of my dragon as well, doing some sweep across there. That's for the advanced users, you don't want to be doing too many things at once. So I'm going to dispel that flash freeze and the flame bolt. I can use the, it's a bit hard to get this on all of the spell towers, but the Aria Confusion there. Making sure you do have enough mana left over to handle that confuse if necessary. That one's quite nasty. So get rid of that freeze. Position the dragon again. It's definitely a win here. Speed that up. So Siku level 50 here. I have very good spell duration. So when I switch on over to the slightly lower level strongholds, I'll show you some more Moloch attacks. So I believe all of the epics are still in here. You still have the Viscaria and Yalanati, which I seem to win quite a lot. It's like the new Admiral Lee for me. And I did win Burner on my first attack since the arena change, and another 500,000 gold. So there should be a lot more gold in circulation now with the new arena changes. So I do prefer attacking the highest ones I can see here. Got to keep that honor level up for the kingdom ranking. This one's not going to be any troubles at all. I will switch on over to Moloch just to increase my wins to get those mastery stars. I am working on getting the 450 wins on him. So I will select him there. Very easy win. Can be quite deadly dropping troops right in this gap here. When I get the mana there, I can show you exactly what that second spell is going to do. Drop it very quick. Oops. taking much damage there. Not many of the spell towers reach those troops. I can drop it a second time. You can see how much damage they're taking from those spell towers. Quite a lot, because they're also getting hit by these catapults. But they managed to avoid that confusion just in time. So it's very good against that insanity potion. So Benji down at the swimming pool again. It's a good life. What do we have here? Another 500,000. Just typical since my walls are all upgraded. Another thing I'm spending my gold on is the Kara Sunstaff on this Flame Bolt spell tower. I'm upgrading her because specifically for the spell tower ability. Level 44 gives me this damage. Level 49 is the next difficulty increase in stats there. So I have been upgrading the Kara Sunstar specifically for that. Trying to get to level 49, which is very high damage. So it's around 81 damage on the initial strike, plus an additional 81 damage over 3 seconds. So almost 160 damage there. So I'm using a lot of my 5,000 pure Primus that I've been receiving in the arena chest. And hello Claudio from my Kingdom War. Klaus, Klaus. I think we're in the in the personal tournament. I saw you listed in there. I think you came second, wasn't it? There we go, 9 starting mana there. It's going to take me quite... the reason... Yeah. You can upgrade more than once here. If you'll be saving gold if you... This will push me over the limit? Yeah, it will. So just upgrading more will save some gold here, because the next level will cost me more. This is going to be a big boost. So now the... upgrade cost has gone up 20,000, and I can just afford one more. So I'm trying to get her to 49. 49 is high enough for the spell tower, so still a long way to go there. Level 47, not too bad. So yeah, thanks for joining, Klaus. I think you're listed number 2 here. Yes, 130. I won quite a lot of battle stones during that tournament, which I used on arena. Let's do an easy one just to do more Moloch attacks for you. So we're looking at a Stronghold 11. Wow, this poor guy picking on someone so much smaller. So because I need that mana, definitely be aiming for this 6 mana on the side. It's almost enough to cast the spell, but I'll need to use the Wardens just to reach that safely. So back to 2 Wardens, which will gain me enough mana to drop the second spell, Necro Armor. You could alternatively switch out the Paladin and save up for the third one. A bit risky though. I suppose I better pay attention now. I'm going to get my troops pathing through the defences here to go right down the middle. I actually took down the spell towers without needing any spells. So maybe I can actually cast some Death Knights. Wasn't necessary, but just checking it out. They're quite strong. This Curse Touch spell tower prevents those paladins from healing. That was a bit easy. Maybe I should go for some mediums. So the reason why I got that Stronghold 11 was because of his high honor range. Another 5,000 lightning. So the added Primus is definitely going to come in handy for those ancient upgrades. Previously I was only getting the Primus from duplicate ancients, So, oops, I must be climbing quite high. Apparently around 5381. So let's do an easy. It might be very, very easy. So check the spell tower radius here. I can use safely deploy soldiers on the outside there, which take 50% reduced physical damage. So that's going to come in handy against the arrow launchers and catapults and the watchtowers there. So I'm going to clear the defences on the side so my maulers will path in. In general, the maulers will aim for the closest defence, even if it's walled. However, 2 walls adds a bit more of a factor. So there's a confused tower there. I need to make sure I have the 10. Try and drop the spell, the necro armor, before the spell tower hits you, so it will reduce the damage in half. If you drop the spell afterwards, it's already done the damage and it's too late. So like that flame bolt, my spell already wore off and I took significant damage from that. So the key is to cast it before the spell towers hit you. And this only lasts 9 seconds, so you really must count down in your head. It's not much of a concern when you're using Siku's Battle Lament, since it only removes the debuffs. But Moloch, you definitely need to time that spell better. 100 rings. Still winning quite a lot of rings from the arena after the update, which is good to see, because that's the primary reason I was interested in the arena mode. Everybody needs rings. I have about 66,000 now, I think. So back to the wardens for this one. Due to the spell tower range on the inside there, if I get my soldiers on the inside there, they will take significant damage before I get enough mana to cast the necro armor. Now the angle here, I will come from this side because the extra catapult is a little further back there, as well as the flare tower. Looking at a stronghold 14 here, and I'm mostly going to aim for the defences, so my maulers will path right in to the defences into the core. I need to get enough mana as possible before I start on the middle. Safe to drop in the maulers. Oh, okay, now I drop it. Want to make sure those soldiers don't get distracted. I was too late dropping that necro armor. I did take extra damage from the flame bolt. Didn't get to reduce that damage in half. And because it costs 10 mana, you really need to quickly gain mana and drop it again. There's a lot of nasty spell towers at the back, and I think I'll get away with it here. So that's a stronghold 15 versus a 14 using a low level Moloch. So definitely that will work a lot better at higher levels. So the diamonds are still circling the chest there. Battle stones. Actually, I have won 2 battle stones so far. 10 battle stones, wow. That is super awesome now, especially with the arena attacks costing 1 each. So luckily I'm still seeing the easy battles. Otherwise I have to switch back to PvP or wait 3 minutes. So this design is becoming very popular, so I'm sure you're interested in how I attack these. What I basically do is clear around the outside a squad of soldiers on both sides until I have enough cleared for some troops to pass through the middle. If you can damage the walls enough, troops may want to decide to path in there first before walking around. But that's only after you did clear all these distractions. So I may still stick to... interesting. I might switch back to this maybe 1 just for good luck. So sacrifice a soldier there to help me clean up. Soldier there. Might damage some walls here while I'm at it. There's a lot of upgrades as well. Quite a lot. I could have actually attacked from that side and distracted with the dragon. Let's do some sweeps. Long sweeps means your dragon has time to charge. See if my troops path in here yet. Troops will path right through that wall now. And because I cleared a lot around the sides, I have enough mana to... Oh no, I'm using... I can't confuse now, so... Go ahead and use the Necro armor. But I'll probably still be outside of range here. Shouldn't be any troubles with the troops I have. There's a lot of catapults there. It's just a matter of watching that Curse Touch spell tower. There it goes. And no troubles at all. So that's the way I deal with these new designs. It's quite a lot of variations of them. But it's quite easy given the level. Hello, Evil Tija, however you pronounce your nick, thanks for joining. So what would really make my day is pulling out Zilla tonight. Soldier reinforcement. It's actually my first, I think maybe my first reinforcement tonight, which is good to see. There are the Banemore battle boosts in there, but I haven't pulled one out yet. So let's see what we can do here. It's quite nasty. High level flame bolt. The insanity potion, which is always a worry. The angle to attack here. I do like to attack the open areas from in this way or the other way, but I don't like that insanity potion. I really have to watch that. So the biggest trouble here is going to be getting 10 mana. So I'm still risking it by using Moloch. I really should upgrade him, but I am trying to save up for Malice. No idea when she's coming out. I think Malice is a girl. Hey Jorge, wow. Thanks for joining. I'm trying to path my Mauler inside here. I have the 10 mana now. I really have to time the deployment of that second spell to really reduce the damage from that flame bolt. Maybe from about 60 down to 30. So just in time there. Very little damage there from the flame bolt. So I dispelled half of the initial damage. Plus I totally dispelled the additional 3 seconds of damage there. So I dispelled the insanity potion twice. Everything's going well with Moloch, so he's a very good alternative. You can get him from the daily campaign. It used to be on a Friday, but it's now rotating. And I believe he comes straight after Siku. I do get attacked a lot by Jow. Jow is probably my third choice. I would go with Siku, followed by Moloch, and then Jow. What is the daily today? It is Nature. It is Amani's Grove. So I think, I can't recall what's next. But try and unlock Moloch in a few days. I could use Jowl. My Jowl is very decent level. If you want to see Jowl in action, this is a perfect base to show you Jowl. However, I haven't used him in a very, very long time. He is level 50, I believe. 49, just enough for the spell towers. The last level will give an increase in darkened skies. So he is only level. He's 49. I've had 268 wins. I don't recall him being used that much. We'll try him anyway. It's quite a popular ancient. So the beauty with darkened skies. So which is the good spell? It is darkened skies. It's very good for taking down the spell towers. You can build up 20 mana. So I already start with 9. Won't take me much effort to reach 20 mana. Actually, I need 25. 5 on 2 spell towers, followed by 15 right on the spell towers when they're grouped like this. Let's collect some mana, clear a path right here. I better make sure I have the... I haven't really used him for a while. Definitely the third spell. I have 17 mana. I can start pathing into these spell towers. Might have 25 build up here just in time. 21, 22. So right on the spell tower, right on the spell tower, and then this third spell takes them down instantly. It's very effective, very popular technique. So you do need that high level to get the initial starting mana up. As you can see, it's working wonders. Another 5 mana, and that's pretty much all there is to using Zhao. He is very good, and that is a win. Let's check out this arena chest. I'd like some variation in my wins tonight. I'm still trying to figure out what's inside here. Fire Elemental, that's my first in here. So Fire Elementals have been added to the arena chest. Looks like we're hitting the easy attacks, otherwise we could go to multiplayer. But hey, let's get some rings. So hi, thanks for joining Back's Attacks. Our chests now tiered by level. Now all the chests are the same regardless of easy, medium or hard. The same odds in each chest. Now this is a very poor guy, SH12. Being picked on by me. He's got some low level conduits on, sorry, your low level medium level conduit, low level arrow launchers. It's not going to be an issue here at all. Now you can have some fun with this one. I was thinking Aegis might be a good one to play with. Level 40. I want to get that third spell up and running. I think I start with 7 mana, yes. So can I get 15 mana to have some fun here? I think so. Spell towers aren't going to be an issue for me here. So we'll play around with it here. I will drop my soldier here and he'll path this way. I'll do the same around this side. Hopefully I can get my soldiers to meet at the north. And then we'll rip through the middle and watch these walls pop. So soldier either side. Speed this up. It's pathing nicely. I want that 15 mana. 12. Let's go. 15 and action. As long as I can avoid those freeze towers. See some fireworks happening now. A lot of sparkle here. Lasts for 9.28 seconds. Can cast on it again. Totally rip through this stronghold and through the walls as well. It's very fun, ancient to use. So I'm going up by 10 on with that win. The higher I climb now, the more attention I'll get from others when they search the arena. I'm more than likely going to show up on the hard attack for other people, but the likelihood of people attacking me now not as high as it used to be, unless people are pushing honor. So I'm probably not getting attacked too much right now, even though I do have a lot of upgrades in progress. So my main focus is still on the spell towers, hence I'm still using Siku, Moloch and Zhao. So those three are really good against spell towers. So I must remember to change my ancient. The north is a good way to attack here. Insanity as well as 2 catapults. It's a big no-no for my troops. since I'm using an anti-spell tower composition and ancient. Let's just do some more Moloch. Level 17, it's really showing you what he's capable of here. I do have to run with a couple of wardens. And with these wardens I go straight for the defences. That way when I drop my maulers they won't get distracted by those. I can already start dropping my maulers to take that Skywatcher down, and they will path into the catapult and arrow launcher. I am willing to sacrifice those wardens. It's going to be my soldiers that do most of the work here. And I missed out on dropping that spell. It's already hit my troops. Drop it again. It's about to hit me again. With such reduced damage, my paladins don't have as much work to do. Unless of course I have a lot of physical damage coming in from behind. So the key is to keep making 10 mana and dropping that spell again. And there it goes. I can do a little bit more damage here to show off. Drop instant death knights. My paladins are more likely to die to the catapults, so the death knights may come in handy to finish off the attack. They can heal your soldiers. So I'm wondering how many other people have got Siku lately. I know a lot of people are winning Zilla. It has been 7 weeks since the arena came out on June 29th. Still counting my days to when I get it. So Queen Himiko I think is quite high. I've attacked her quite often on PvP at high streaks. Stronghold 15. This will surely be very challenging for Moloch at low levels. I don't want to run out of mana and face this Insanity Potion tower. Definitely good time to switch back over to Siku or possibly Jowl. But I'm sure you've seen enough Jowl attacks. If not, Benji's always using Jowl. I think it's his favourite ancient still. So you can check out Benji's stream. Catapults, high level Primus Conduit. You can tell the Primus Conduit is charged because the surrounding defences are sparkling. And I will be attacking from this angle. I will stick to the same troop composition. It should be very easy for my maulers to path in. I will avoid the flame bolts. I'm just out of reach of there. Safe to drop my troops in. And I'm going to drop the Battle Lament just before the flame bolt hits me. I do take about 80 damage from that. But at least I'm dispelling the additional 80 damage. It's quite a lot of damage from the flame bolt. Struggling a bit here. Maybe I shouldn't have used that confuse spell, but I can snipe maybe. I don't have anything in range now. It wasn't a very good attack. I think I maybe should have used more Battle Lament earlier on. Oh, I am getting hit here. This is quite troublesome. I don't want to lose this. Ooh, that is a nice position. Hopefully the watchtower doesn't start attacking me again. Very lucky positioning there. There was almost a loss. Yeah, I'm really trying to get Zilla for the spell towers. I will replace one of my flash freeze with Zilla. I do have quite a lot of nature Primus for her. There you go, 10,000 Primus from the arena chest. That is going straight towards my Karis Sunstaff. I do save the bigger stacks for the higher levels since they do cost a lot more gold. Having trouble spending my battle stones. I think I started with 17. So a couple of catapults near the Insanity Potion. It seems like everybody has this spell tower except for me. they're not on Primus conduits. We'll attack from this angle over here. Spell towers are just out of range, so I'll switch on over to the soldiers. These will make a very good distraction against the catapults. In with the mauler. I want to try and drop my troops and battle lament before that flame bolt hits me. A bit early there, but I'm hoping to get 15 mana before it hit my troops, so that was good timing. Dropping the Confuse spell does give your paladins time to heal your troops, but if you drop it late and get hit by the spell towers, it could be a very early loss. It's happened to me many times. I use all my mana on the Confuse, only to get hit by the Insanity Potion and my troops just kill each other. It's probably the worst spell tower in the game. And there is Zilla. Rings, getting these rings again. 65,500. I am trying to aim for 100 just in case Stronghold 16 costs more. Hopefully not. I'm hoping to spend 50,000 and then spend the rest on my offense. Another low base here, 13, low for me at least. Can I try something else here? This might be a perfect one for Jow. Cost me a lot of mana to get those all down at the same time. I'm not really concerned about Curse Touch and Flash Freeze. It's low damage, but they have good effects. So many ways to attack this. I'm trying to show you some variations to the attacks. I should be using my dragon more to show you what it's capable of, but I need a right base for it. The dragon's good at distracting as well. I can just dump all my troops here. The dragon could successfully sweep and trigger off some of these spell towers instead of them hitting your troops. I find it more handy at distracting the flame bolt, since that does a lot of damage. I prefer it hit my dragon instead of my troops. Troops are going everywhere here. I didn't really plan this attack. I have a lot of mana. I can dispel all of these spell towers. Very uncoordinated attack there. You guys have anything you'd like to see other than me getting Zilla? One chest away, Baxter says. Maybe it's the next one. 5,005 Primus. I'm getting a lot of Primus for my Kara Sunstaff. There is Iraq and Ruin 2 coming out next month, I believe. I'm not really sure what that does yet. I'm not sure what else there is coming. I can't show you anything in the tournament. My Kingdom Raid is just finishing, so once again I'll be in cooldown and can't show you anything there. So I'm stuck with arena attacks and getting the easy battles. So what can we do with this? So Stronghold 15. So as I mentioned, the easy, medium, hard is determined by the honor rank. You can find high and low at both ends of the scale. This is perfect base for ancients like Siku, since I just need to cast the spell once on my troops and they dispel all of those spell towers at once. I usually just head straight for those spell towers when I see bases like this. So I'll head straight in from this angle. Not much distractions on the outside, so I can come straight in like this. Get ready with the Battle Lament. Frozen's been dispelled. And the Curse Touch is dispelled as well. It's not preventing my troops from healing unless my spell wears off, since that Curse Touch does last 10 seconds. So it's quite important you get the Battle Lament spell up to a decent level. So my only worry here is the physical damage. It's possible that my Paladins can die early. They're taking quite a lot of damage there. So typically the Paladins are the first things to die. They do have decent health, more than the soldiers, but with the 50% reduced damage on the soldiers, they tend to last a lot longer. Brandr. I don't think I upgraded Brandr much because I needed a lot of Death Primus. 750,000 gold. That might be the highest. I haven't seen 1 million yet. Let's check out my Brandr. I'm sure I've been attacked a lot here. Here we go. I always see a lot of sparkle when I return to my base. So many upgrades, and especially with these conduits not charged. You'll notice here that none of my defences are sparkling. It's an indication that my conduits are not charged. I'm losing a lot here also because I have a lot of my defences upgrading on the outside. You can gain a lot of mana by attacking these outside buildings because there's very little coverage. So find the weakness in the base and attack that first. So we take a look at my Death Ancient's Brandr. I did concentrate on Zalonia, upgrading her. My Zalonia is level 39. And then I didn't have much Primus left over for Brandr. So I only have a little left there, but I'm saving for Malice now. So what did he need to know about Brandr? His second spell. Yes, I believe that the Twisted Curse does improve the sweep. I believe someone said it does. I think it's been confirmed already. Maybe I can try that on an easy base. That will be quite interesting. We'll see what I come up against first. My Viscaria, very high level. You're looking at Talasin. I don't think my Talasin is max level yet. Level 46. I believe level has one more level to go. Level 50 is the highest. So there's more damage on level 50. So I believe my Viscaria at max level is higher damage, just slightly. Talasin, the problem with Talasin is it does do more damage, however it does have lower health, so it may not survive against the higher level bases, meaning it does less sweeps before it dies. My Talasin is quite decent. You can see here it's quite a big variation in the target damage during damage there, 106 to 205, whereas Viscaria is fairly consistent, 118 to 131, but it has significantly higher health. But I can give Talasin a go. 1112 health. Unfortunately I can't change my Dragon Roost during the attack. I'm sure that's a very common feature request. We'll get an easy one here and check it out. If it's an SH11 or 12, I don't mind trying that out. A 13. It's a nice design for sweeping, maybe. I need 10 mana to begin with though. I don't think this is optimal for sweeping and gaining the mana. I need an extra I need an extra, actually I need a lot of extra mana because my, where is it, Brandr? He's only 21, so he's like 4. I need 6 mana to show that off. It's a bit risky just using that on the sweep, especially since once again he has Insanity Potion. So it would be interesting to find that out. I might try that on a different base. For now, I'll stick with the Siku and just chow down on this. Shouldn't be too much hassles. Just out of range of the freeze. I'll switch. Shouldn't be lazy. Maybe we'll do some sweeps while I'm at it and see how much damage it takes against this base. It really depends on those watchtowers too. Watchtowers seem to do the most damage against dragons. The Sky Watchers do splash damage. They do a lot of damage, however it's mostly against a group of troops. They're for crowd control. They're not really built for taking down dragons. So that's why they do a lot of low damage to dragons. Splash damage. It really wasn't a difficult base for me. But you can see Talasin lasted quite well still. Would be interesting to try it out with Brandr. 100 rings. I'm getting very good averages here on the rings. Maybe about 600 tonight. So we're looking at a 13 again. Maybe, I'm not sure if the dragon can reach there. But I really need that starting mana if I use Brandr. It would be really good if I could find a base that had less flame bolts. Once again, I don't really think... Maybe we could just try it anyway. We'll risk it and try Brandr. Doesn't matter if I lose one. It's arena. So Brandr's at the end. I still don't have Tyrus yet. I don't get many relic chests. So I need some mana here. I need 6 mana. And also need to start charging up my Talasin as well. So this could be challenging for myself. Try and find a spot where my wardens can take a lot of buildings, preferably the portals. So get some portals down here. Have some troops running down the side. It's all about Talasin right now. There you go, I have the second spell. So targeted buildings take 9 to 10 damage a second. Yeah, that's not the spell. Oh no. Is this Brandr? No, it's the third spell, isn't it? Unholy Blade. Damages a dragon for 10% of their hit points and sends them into a frenzy. So this increases the damage by 50%. So I might just quickly drop that on there and sweep. See what we can do here. Definitely works on the sweep. Take a look at the damage there. Only lasts for 16 seconds, so it lasts a very long time. You should do significant damage to the core here. That's just chowing down. That's amazing, isn't it? So that's definitely confirmed for you. The third spell with the Viscaria sweep. The second one is Twisted Curse. Targeted buildings take 9 to 10 damage a second for 5 seconds, while healing attackers for 25% of their damage dealt. This only works on buildings. Don't really know where to drop this. Well, that is huge. So am I healing at all? I still have paladins left, so it's hard to tell. I can't really see much healing at all. It takes a long time to heal the soldiers. I'm not really seeing all the healing there. There it goes. Now it's fast. So that third spell worked wonders. I'm surprised. It really did a lot of damage there. Some loyalty. Arena chest here. More gold. Gold is just piling up. So let me know if you have any more suggestions. I think we're going to wrap this up in about 5 minutes time. and you'll see I'm building up a good collection of fire primers here. And I want to save this for the last few levels. 3 of those will get me up almost a level. So I'm mostly just aiming for 49. I think I'm 47 now, right? Yes, I could start using that 10,000 shortly. 360 a pop here. I can do 5 more upgrades. Let me decide what to do. I might just spend the last 2 of these. And then the 10,000. No, this is 47. No, I'm not going to use it yet. This 10,000 promise is quite precious. I think I will just hold off for now. I used to win a lot of duplicate ancients from the arena, but it seems I'm just winning the Primus now instead, which is okay because I'm also getting 10,000 instead of 5,000. Doesn't show you the levels here. You've seen enough Zalonia. Maybe I can get some more Brandr in there. But second spell, targeted buildings take damage a second while healing attackers for 25%. Didn't really see that in action, so maybe we can check that out once more. On SH11 and 12, that second spell with 25% lifesteal works great with Viscaria sweep. Ah, okay. Heals like 40%, so maybe... So Viscaria sweep while that spell is active, not when the third spell is active. So let's check that out again. So I want to hope I get an easy attack here. Still using Brandr at a very low level, and these flame bolts are quite nasty. It's a stronghold 13. So what are we going to do here? There's no safe place to drop my Viscaria. Definitely do another Brandr attack. Will I stick to the same troops? I think a good combination of soldiers and paladins might be better here. I might drop in my Viscaria, so my Viscaria first. Gives it a good time to charge up there. Maybe about 5 seconds to approach that building. 6, 7. So, second spell. We got Viscaria happening here. Let's quickly get my troops into the core. Spam all my troops. Viscaria is already taking damage. Sorry, this is Talasin, isn't it? I could have dropped my troops in the hole there, but I do have that flame bolt in there. So let me drop that second spell. Do some Viscaria sweeps. Couple more. I think that spell's already worn off. 5 seconds it has, I think. It's getting nasty now. So these buildings are going to take damage. Quickly sweep. It's quite nasty as well. Just a low level Brandr as well, so did quite a good job there. Try it again. Sweep. Yeah, it's doing about taking 50% damage those buildings are taking. It's quite good. So another good ancient to build up if you have enough Primus. Unfortunately for myself, I had too many death ancients unlocked at the same time, so I was quite short. Another 100 rings. I was worried I wasn't going to get many rings, but it seems I'm in very good luck tonight. So that has already been an hour streaming. Now we can do one more attack here. I'm streaming again in 2 Wednesdays time in another 9 days. So that is on the 26th, I believe. Yes, so if you have suggestions for the next stream, maybe, I'm not sure what I'll have then. I don't think there's anything changing at my next stream. Maybe I can try an ancient I used to use a lot. I will try, where's he gone? Was it Talasin? Talasin, I got over 2,000 wins. I used to use this ancient all the time. It's very good to use the magnetic pulse over this area here, but I'm worried about that insanity potion, so we'll see what we can do. I just need that 10 mana, so same technique as before. Clear some outside defences, so my maulers will go straight in. Clear the path with the wardens, and maybe I can use it right now. Use my troops' time to get into the middle. That lasts quite a long time. Actually, no, it doesn't. Only 5 seconds. So I'm now taking the flash freeze. This could be rather nasty to reach those spell towers at the back. This is going to be quite challenging. Timing is going to be everything here. So here goes the magnetic pulse. But I'm frozen. It's been totally wasted. It's going to be quite challenging to finish this off. Been frozen and insanity potion. Actually, that's not a very good combination. You don't want your troops to be confused and frozen. It's really not helping you out at all. Seems I got lucky here. I could have used the shield. Actually, that reduces all damage taken by 35%. So, not a good combination to use flash freeze and insanity. If you use the flame bolt and insanity, you could do a lot of damage as well as have them attack each other. So you need to use different tactics with different ancients and against different bases as well. Really depends what spell towers they have and what they have on the Primus conduits. And 5 battle stones. I can't get rid of them. I'm actually back to 15. So we're going to end the stream there. Like I said, I have one more happening on the 26th, so you can tune in for that and keep an eye on my Twitter feed and you'll be notified when that's going to happen. But I'm pretty sure it'll be the same timing at 3 p.m. GMT, which is 11 p.m. my time. So thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you again shortly. That's all for now, guys. Bye bye.